Hello and welcome to book set number 4. The feature text for this book set is called Black and White. It is a Caldecott Award-winning realistic fiction book by David Macaulay for the 5th grade reading level. This book is a series of 4 different stories. One story follows a boy on a train. One story follows a family of 4. One story follows a crowd waiting at a train station, and one story follows a herd of cows. The stories relate because they are all taken over by a storm of falling pieces of newspaper. I chose this book for my feature text because it can actually be used for any subject area. However, I thought it was an intriguing story to all students and would be able to use it to motivate all students to partake and take ownership of their projects. The first lesson for this feature text is a science lesson that aligns with the standard Compare the roles of producers, consumers, and decomposers, and explain how they work together within an ecosystem. For this project, students will each select an animal which they would like to create a thing link for. Students will then create a thing link about their selected animal's ecosystem. Students must include one YouTube video, different pictures about the animal's ecosystem, a text box explaining their lifestyle and what they give to humans. Once students finish, they will share their thing link with the class. The second lesson to go with the feature text is an art lesson to understand the context of an art object has an effect on how the object is perceived. For this lesson, students will be using Canva. Students will select a book of their choosing to create a flyer for focusing on the mood of the book and how colors influence the reader and tell the reader what the story is about, like the book Black and White. Students will incorporate in their flyer appropriate color, a picture, a short slogan, and the title of the book. These will be displayed outside the classroom on a bulletin board. A Ball for Daisy is a book about how Daisy brings her favorite red ball to the park only to return home with a brand new blue ball. This Caldecott Award-winning picture book by Chris Roshka reads at a kindergarten level. Song of the Swallows is a book about a young boy who is determined to build a garden for the swallows. This Caldecott Award-winning multicultural text by Leo Politi reads at a 5th grade level. My Friend Rabbit is a book about Mouse and Rabbit and their adventures to get a plane out of a tree. The Caldecott Award-winning modern fantasy book by Eric Roman reads at a 1st grade level. Kitten's First Full Moon is a book about a kitten who chases the moon thinking it's a bowl of milk. The Caldecott Award-winning picture book by Kevin Hankes reads at a 3rd grade level. The Garden of Abdul Ghazazi is a book about a boy who loses track of a dog in a magic garden. The Caldecott Award-winning modern fantasy book by Chris Van Allsburg reads at a 2nd grade level. The Relatives Came is about a family reunion over the summer. The Caldecott Award-winning realistic fiction book reads at a 2nd grade level. It is written by Cynthia Rylant and illustrated by Stephen Gemmell. Finally, Mice Twice is a book about a dinner party gone wrong. The Caldecott Award-winning traditional fantasy book by Joseph Lowe reads at a 4th grade level. That's all for book set number 4. I'll see you next time for our final book set.